Welcome back, folks. This is the final 3 at 3 for the second week of February 2023. Let's dive right in. Unusual option activity is what we have used, my brother Pete and I, to define large buying of calls or puts, and we follow that direction. So if somebody's buying a lot of puts, we believe that to be bearish, and we follow in that direction. If they're buying a lot of calls, bullish, we'll follow in that direction. I have a couple examples of each, as well as an update on yesterday's. So for instance, this one, STM Microelectronics, was $29.51 when we saw basically 400,000 share equivalent of the February 48 puts changing hands. Well, those puts moving up in value rather quickly because the stock dropped from $49.51 to $48. So you see how that works. So somebody who put as little as, say, 60 cents on the line could perhaps see a doubling in their investment overnight. That's one of those cool things that we like about options, is that you're defining your risk on entry and you get a leveraged bet. Both those two make it a very effective tool. How about this one? Man U, which is Manchester United. The Glazer family bought that soccer club or football club over in the UK. And I cited the unusual activity in the April 20 puts. And Mike in Orlando, I'm not saying you're wrong, Mike, but you're certainly wrong today, says, well, they're going to get sold for at least 5 billion pounds. That would represent a stock price of $31. Call buying all day. So, again, not saying that Mike is completely wrong, folks. If the Glazers are intent on selling this franchise, they may get some higher bids. But if not, I think there is some risk that some of these clubs are a little overvalued at this level. 5 billion pounds sounds a bit rich, but could happen, Mike. I hope for your sake that it does. But for us, our puts already working. Bang. Again, that's why we follow the smart money. There's Pete and John enjoying cigars after following the smart money. Cigars and bourbon, probably. Pete's handle, at Pete Najarian. Mine is at John, no H, because my dad was John with an H. And my mom and dad decided, you know what? We'll make John John, not John with an H. So that's how you can follow us, folk, on social. We also have Unusual Option Trading Camp coming next week. What better way to celebrate Valentine's Day on Tuesday than, well, okay, there might be better ways. But this is certainly a good way, and it won't take you all day. It will only be probably 45 minutes or so. You can sign up for a free webinar. Go to marketrebellion.com/register. That's marketrebellion.com/register to learn more about Unusual Option Activity Trading Camp, which will be tomorrow, it will be next Tuesday, February 14th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you sign up, as usual, we will send you a recording so that even if you're late or miss it completely, you will get a chance to watch it at your leisure. Just go to marketrebellion.com and remember that /register, and you'll be in. Bang. All right, here's the three for today, folks, and we have three pretty good ones, I think. IYR, February 24th expiring, so that's not this Friday. That's not even next Friday. That's the Friday after. So this is 2 weeks into the future. They're buying the 90 puts, basically the at-the-money put. Paid $1.22 for 870,000 share equivalent. Again, I liked following big trades like that, so that's what I did. followed in buying the February 90 puts. They expire, of course, not next Friday, the following Friday. Next Friday is 17th. Following Friday is 24th. Bang. Second one, KISS, which is Kohl's, of course, KSS. 5,000, that's 500,000 share equivalent of the 2750 puts. Those are $5 out of the money, folks, trading for 78 cents. So somebody thinks Kohl's may miss on their earnings, which are estimated, as you can see on the screen, to be the 7th of March. So these are March puts that would cover you for that time frame. Paid 78 cents, then they sold 25 puts for 35 cents, which means, folks, they're basically in for 53 cents for that spread, the 25 puts against 2750 puts. And so they could basically make 4x on their return, should it to the downside. I will be in the trade. I am not in it yet, but I will be in this trade as well. And the third and final, TG Therapeutics, which is TGTX. Pete and I have actually covered this one on the Rebel's Edge, which comes your way Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, stock's just shy of 18 bucks. They're buying the February 20 calls. They paid about, let's say, 30 cents for them. As you see, 24 to 40 cents. Let's call it 30 cents. So they're buying an upside call, basically $2 above where the stock is presently trading, betting on some good news by next Friday. If we don't get it quickly, that 30 cents, well, that's such a cheap shot. I probably won't cut my loss at 15 because that is one of my disciplines, though, that I cut my loss at a 50% drawdown. But given that that is such a cheap shot, I probably will not. So what I do hope to do, though, is take profits. And if we get to 60 cents and that call doubles, I will take the money and run. Bang. That's going to do it for us today, folks. Thank you for joining me. Remember, you can join the Rebellion at marketrebellion.com/get started. That's marketrebellion.com/get started to join us. It's a great time to be in options. The options have been flying. The trades that you followed us in, whether it's Tesla, whether it's Apple, whether it's Uber, there have been some big winners out here already, folks, and the year's just getting started. We've already made a full year's worth of returns. Those of you who follow know what I'm talking about. Hey, have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday.